Hey guys, what's up? This is Bharat. You're watching iGyan. It's time for Tech Sofa. Tech Sofa. The biggest news was Samsung's announcement of the Note 20, the Note 20 Ultra, and the Galaxy Fold 2. Now, we've already seen the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, and we've already done a video for it as well. So if you haven't already checked out that video, click on the bug on the top right, and you'll head to that video. We'll also leave links in the description for those who can't click the bug for some reason. The Note 20 Ultra has a 865 Plus chip in the American and the Korean markets, but unfortunately, rest of the world continues to get the Exynos 990 chipset. This time around, however, you do get 5G enabled on this chip, and you do get better performance according to Samsung, and it matches up or even betters the 865 according to the company. We'll be testing the Note 20 Ultra and putting it through the paces to see how it stacks up against the 865, so stay tuned for that. The Note 20 Ultra has a WQHD display, so Samsung calls it the Dynamic AMOLED 2X display. This time around, you do get 120 Hz on the display, but not at full resolution. It is a 6.9-inch display on the S20 Ultra, whereas the S20 is a slightly smaller phone with only a full HD plus display. Continues to be AMOLED, however. So the Note 20 Ultra has Gorilla Glass 7 on the front as well as the back, and a new Mystic Bronze color, which looks absolutely fantastic, and you do get a frosted back panel, which continues to be Gorilla Glass 7, and IP68 across the board for all the devices. More importantly, the Galaxy Note 20, which is their so-called cheaper device, it has a plastic body, which I don't think will be appreciated considering the price tag with the Exynos chip. Would you buy a phone with a plastic body for that price? As far as the Galaxy Fold 2 is concerned, lots of improvements as far as the hinge design and the front of the phone, which now is a glass display versus a plastic coated display, and the display also has a punch hole camera as opposed to a full cutout for a camera. The front of the Fold 2 also has a full screen display, so when you fold it close, the folded display on the front is a full screen display as well. So all of those things combined do offer up design improvements, but you also get a full spec bump and newer processors to go around. We're not sure if the Fold 2 is coming to India, and if it is, will it continue to get the Exynos chip or the Qualcomm Snapdragon chip? We'll keep you updated on that. For now, we know that the global variant does have the 865 Plus. The name has also changed for the Galaxy Fold 2. It is now being called the Galaxy Z Fold 2. I guess they're trying to define the series. So the S series is considered a flagship. The Z Flip and the Z Fold are now considered foldable devices. So the Z series sort of is for foldable phones, and that's how the nomenclature will work in the future as well. Other launches this week include Pixel phones, so Pixel 5, Pixel 4a, and Pixel 4a 5G. India is only going to get the 4a variant, and that too with limitations. We're not sure what the pricing is going to be, but it has been launched for $349 in the US. Lots of changes with respect to design. It's got a plastic body this time around. The Pixel 4a has a single camera on the back, and the fingerprint sensor has also been moved to the back of the phone. You also get a punch hole display on the front. The display is more or less edge to edge, and it is an OLED display with a 1080p resolution, and you also get Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 chipset. So it will take on devices like the OnePlus Nord and the iPhone SE, but it has to be seen what the launch price for the Pixel 4a will be in India. Google has officially stated that they are not going to bring the Pixel 5 to India, even though you should be able to buy it overseas and bring it to India yourself if you decide to do that. They've removed all their radar equipment from the phone as well, but they continue to state that they will not launch the Pixel 5 in India, and I think that's because of historic poor sales of Pixel flagships in India. Let's move on to other news. SpaceX had a successful splashdown of their capsule. So this is the capsule from the Dragon spacecraft, and it completed a 2-month mission and splashed down safely in the Gulf of Mexico. It is capable of carrying 7 passengers to and from the Earth's orbit and beyond. So this is something which will improve space travel if that is something that you're keen on. And the Dragon capsule completed its mission to the International Space Station, spent about 2 months there. Now, Apple has updated their iMacs with the 27-inch getting a massive upgrade across the board. iMacs now come with standard SSDs, and they've removed the Fusion drives, which are notorious for speed ramps. Now you get SSDs across the board, starting with a 256GB SSD all the way up to 8TB in a single iMac. The 27-inch displays continue to get a Retina display, which is a 5K display, and now you can get up to a Core i9 10-core processor from Intel, along with improved graphics, which includes the 5700 Pro graphics with 16 GB of GDDR6 RAM, which is absolutely fantastic when it comes to specs across the board. Now, people can spec out these Macs, and with respect to pricing, they've gone up a little bit, but most of them are customizable, and the customizability will be available in India as well. We'll keep you updated on how and where it goes, and we are trying to get our hands on a review unit. So if you guys are interested in a review of the newer generation iMacs, let us know and we'll try and do that for you as well. Apple has also updated the iMac Pro, which initially started with an 8-core CPU, now defaults to the base variant being a 10-core CPU. Everything else more or less remains the same across the board, and that will continue to happen until the Xeon chips start to see an upgrade in the future. Google is rolling out their Nearby Share feature, which is more or less a clone for AirDrop that you see on iOS devices. Now, this is something that I've been looking forward to on Android for many years, allowing you to quickly transfer files over Wi-Fi from one device to the other. This was earlier called Fast Share and then later renamed to Nearby Share. And I'm not sure why they did that, because Fast Share seems to be a better name for it anyway. Now, Intel seems to have leaked their own Tiger Lake CPUs on their website, and it seems that the event is going to happen in September or early September. At that event, it seems that they will be announcing the Tiger Lake CPUs and also the DG1 discrete GPU, that is Intel's first discrete GPU. We'll give you more updates on this as it proceeds, but that also means that it might free up some bandwidth for Intel, especially if they're not going to be supplying chips in higher quantities to manufacturers like Apple, who've now shifted to Apple Silicon, and in their base variants, they'll no longer be using Intel chips. So Intel might have more bandwidth to start researching and pushing out more chips in the future. We'll have to see if that happens at all. Now, something interesting that we also saw at the Note 20 launch was the ability for Microsoft Windows to run or sort of mimic Android apps as well. So if you want to run Instagram on your Windows PC, you will be able to do that now. And you can also pin Android apps to the taskbar. Of course, you'll need to connect with your smartphone to enable this, and only a few supported handsets, more or less from Samsung, support this right now. But we expect more devices to add on to this list since Windows and Android as a platform, both are really big, and they can benefit from a feature like this, especially users who are in these two platforms together. So for those who love 4x4s, Mahindra is launching a new Thar soon, and it is going to get multiple engine and gearbox options. Now we'll see a hardtop as well as a soft top, and some safety features will be inbuilt into the new Mahindra Thar. That includes dual airbags along with ABS and rear parking sensors, while a factory-fitted removable hardtop is also expected. We can also see some modern features in the new Mahindra Thar, a possible touchscreen infotainment system, along with smart features that may be enabled via steering controls. But information as it stacks up seems that Mahindra might overhaul quite a lot with the new Mahindra Thar, and enthusiasts will be really happy with some of these features. But until I get removable doors on the Mahindra Thar, I'm not even looking at it. So the Prime Day sale is going on at Amazon. So lots of interesting deals, including Sony's on-ear headphones, which are the 1000 XM3s. Also Bose's Quiet Comfort 35-2. Both of these are interesting and really good quality noise cancelling headphones over the ear ones, and wireless as well. And you need to be a Prime member to get these offers on the Prime Day deals. So if you haven't already, become a Prime member, and we'll leave a link for you to become a Prime member. And then we'll leave links to lots of these deals that are available. So including the iPhone 11, which is about 10,000 rupees off. Also the iPhone 11 Pro, some variants are on discount right now. Samsung SSDs are on massive discounts, usually selling for 17,000 for T7 1TB variant, now available for 14,000. Fantastic deal for those who are looking for all of these products. And now that all the stories are done and the news is over, it's time to get into a section which is a favorite of all of you guys, which is the Team iGyan Talk. So let's get started with the first comment, which comes here from Amir Sheikh. He said he was watching the Samsung event when the notification came from iGyan's channel, and he jumped onto the iGyan video, and that is how it should be. Leave everything else, come to the iGyan video. And if you haven't seen the video that he's talking about, it's the PC build video that we pushed out yesterday. You should definitely go check it out. It's an awesome build, and we had a lot of fun making it. It's a fun video. You should go watch it. And another comment from the same video, Coplay says, "Screw the build. I just loved it. Those camo joggers and the cock mat. Where do you get them?" At least the cock mat, please. Well, I have my sources and I can't reveal them without killing you. Karthik says, want to see more videos of the Porsche, especially 0 to 100 kilometers per hour featuring Bharat. I don't know what you're talking about. I stay in the speed limit and the speed limit is 50 in the city and 70 on the highway. So I don't know what you're talking about 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. So Vishwanath TS says in a meme format, God says, you have 11 minutes to live. Vishwanath says, let me watch an iGyan video, which is a Top Tech video. So Vishwanath, thank you. I know you guys love Top Tech videos, and a new Top Tech video is coming tomorrow as well. So if you are a Top Tech fan, stay tuned for that. Well, that completes our video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was all the news this week. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to iGyan and hit the bell notification icon. This has been Bharat. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. So your mama